All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Thanksgiving was yesterday. It was a happy day. We was with the family. We had a lot of great conversations. Let me know how your Thanksgiving went. Let me know exactly where you guys are watching from. And the first thing I want you guys to do is hit the like button. But I'm not too happy today. I'm going to be completely honest because I'm very disappointed in the Latinos right now, in my Latinos, people who call themselves Latinos, whatever it is you come from, Spanish speaking this, Spanish speaking that. I'm very disappointed. So there's this interview that Donald Trump did that they're trying to cancel Univision because they're running Trump ads and they're interviewing Donald Trump. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I've seen some footage of this Donald Trump interview with Univision, but I didn't watch the whole thing. And guess what? I'm seeing all the Latinos trying to cancel Univision for the Donald Trump interview. And I said, why? My question is, why are you guys trying to cancel? Why are Latinos so mad about Donald Trump? Why? What did he say in the interview? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play that interview real quick. And everybody is not paying attention to what Trump really said. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to dive into a lot. Dublin, Ireland is on fire, right? You got the border, right? You got people missing meals because of the migrants that came in, right? We got a lot of things going on. We're going to talk about all of that. But first, once again, hit the like button. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We have a new ad and we got a new sponsor. We got to pay our bills. So I want to say, give me 30 seconds so I can let you guys know about, yes, 36 MP Night Vision Pro. Ladies and gentlemen, Night Vision binoculars are the coolest pieces of tech anyone can have. But recently, were too costly for the average Joe. Luckily, newer models have caused prices to go down. This is why myself, along with tens of thousands, are getting Night Watch Pro. This is Night Watch Pro right here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to them for sponsoring this channel once again. Night Watch Pro's affordability allows anyone to see with predator-like vision in pitch blackness. They include typical high-end version features, including 4K video recording, a clear HD, 5x zoom, anti-shake technology, and long-lasting rechargeable battery. Gift the gift of protection this holiday season by simply placing your order right now to get 25% off these binoculars right here. You can see it in the nighttime. I know a lot of you guys live in a very pitch black area. You guys live in a area where there's animals and different things. You guys can see them right here. This is amazing. I'm actually going to turn it on for you guys. So give the gift of protection season by simply placing your order right now. Get 25% off. Nightwatchpro.com. That's www.nightwatchpro.com. The link will be down in the description box and right here, ladies and gentlemen. So you can see in the nighttime right here. I know a lot of you guys, and one of the main reasons I wanted them as a sponsor is because you guys are able to see everything in the nighttime at 4K. You can see everything, every animal that sleeps, all the owls and everything that you don't know is out there, because I know a lot of you guys got houses and it gets pitch black. So check out Night Watch Pro 4K. They're sponsoring this channel. Thank you. All right, let's get to the news. So, ladies and gentlemen, why are they trying to cancel Donald Trump's interview with Univision? I'm very mad about that. I'm actually very pissed off at my fellow Latinos. Let's take a look at this real quick. Let's take a look at this, what I'm talking about, because they're all trying to cancel it. They're saying cancel them.
I would say to television, to Univision viewers, use your voice, use your remote controls, use your purchasing power with advertisers. If you've got questions, let them know. If you are disappointed and troubled, let them know. Because Univision has held people accountable, it is time for us Latinos to hold Univision accountable.
Yeah. Well, and I think
And so,
let's go actually take a look at what Donald Trump actually said. Let's take a look, because this is one of the best interviews / answers. Listen to what Trump has to say. This is why they're mad, and this is what nobody's talking about. To my fellow Latinos out there that you feel that Donald Trump is a racist, Donald Trump is this, listen to what he has to say. Listen to the truth bombs.
Israel, and I want to ask you, what would you do differently?
He's going to get asked about the war, guys. Listen to this.
Brought up Israel, and I want to ask you, what would you do differently? You've defended Israel's right to protect itself, but what would you do differently?
Well, I hate to say this but I have to. It would have never happened I had Iran in a good position. We would have had a deal with Iran within 2 weeks after the election if it wasn't rigged. The election was rigged and stolen. We would have had a deal with Iran. Iran was broke. I say respectfully, they were broke when I was president. They had a situation, you remember, they hit one of our drones, and I hit them, and it was now their turn to hit back. I just told this 2 weeks ago to a group, and they found it somewhat fascinating. They called us to tell us that we're going to hit back. Here's the target, but we're not going to hit the target. We're going to just miss it. It's a military base. You know what I'm talking about. It was quite an evening. And they send in 18 drones, 5 of them self-destructed. The rest of them essentially missed the base. They were outside the base in areas where there weren't. Nobody was killed with all of that,
Incoming.
power. But they called us, they called me, and they told me, look, and this is Iran. This isn't, this is Iran who's supposed to be so hostile. They respected us, and I respect them, but I wanted to make a deal with.
You see how Donald Trump puts it. So people are mad about Donald Trump's stance on Israel Hamas. And I told y'all, Donald Trump is looking at this from the military industrial complex, and he's looking at why America is so involved in the way they are. He's also looking at why Iran was broke when he was the president versus Iran today and what they're funding. People want this to be canceled, but in reality, they're not really listening to what Donald Trump is saying, bro. What is Donald Trump saying? Donald Trump is spitting facts. Look what he says. Like, why can't you just respect the enemy's abilities to do harm? Like, why is it that this is the president of the United States, that Navarro and all the Latinos that are mad? This is the guy you want? Let's take a look at this guy. Let's see what he said today. Let's take a look real quick.
Mr. President, you said you were hoping to get cooperation from Arab leaders. What are you hearing from them when you talk to them? What would you like to see them do?
I'm hearing a lot, but I'm not going to speak to it right now. There's an overwhelming desire on the part of the region to, let me back up. I cannot prove what I'm about to say, but I believe one.
Yo, what what did he just say, bro? I cannot prove what I'm about to say. Don't fucking say it. Excuse my language, guys. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I cannot prove what I'm about to say, but I believe one of the reasons why Hamas struck when they did was they knew that I was working very closely with the Saudis and others in the region to bring peace to the region by having recognition of Israel and Israel's right to exist. You may recall when we did the G20 about a little while ago, I was able to get a resolution, a statement passed through there saying we're going to build a railroad from Riyadh all the way through the Middle East into Saudi Arabia, Israel, et cetera, and all the way up to Europe. Not the railroad, but it'd be
and this is what I want y'all to understand about this foreign policy stuff. Donald Trump is not he's not anti-Israel. What he's anti is war, and his stances on how everybody can 1000% try and meet eye to eye. What he's saying is he was going to have peace in the Middle East. That's why Hamas attacked, and he cannot prove what he said. Now, notice the difference between these two guys speaking about the war. I think that there's a huge difference.
They respected us, and I respect them, but I wanted to make a deal with them. No nuclear weapons. You can't have nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons are the single greatest threat to this world, to the whole world. And Viktor Orban understands that, and some others do too. And when I hear Biden talking about the Green New Deal and all this stuff, it's just, I'm a very, very big environmentalist, but this is not the problem. The problem we have is you have certain places where you have madmen controlling the most powerful weapons in history. And it's the single biggest problem for your country, for my country, and for every other country, because this isn't going to be a World War II and a World War I where you had army tanks going back and forth shooting each other. This is obliteration, called nuclear obliteration. And we have a man in charge who has no concept of what he's doing. He's grossly incompetent.
You mentioned Iran. They're also accused of funding groups like Hezbollah and Hamas, which was responsible for the terrorist attack in October.
Well, they couldn't do it with me. They were broke.
But would you think
Iran was broke?
That Israel was prepared, that Prime Minister Netanyahu?
This is when this gets, and I want you guys to listen to what Trump has, like what Trump is saying about this and how this could have been prevented. I think it's one of the best, one of the reasons why I support him. It's one of the main reasons why I support him, because he knew back then that in order to control and I guess have these radical Islamists, right, who are willing to do shit like October 7th, he knew that he had to keep them at a certain strain of money. No funding, no money, no nothing. So in order for them not to be able to fund these groups who are terrorists and would do stuff, let's take a listen. Let's keep listening here.
Funding groups like Hezbollah and Hamas, which was responsible for the terrorist attack in October.
Well, they couldn't do it with me. They were broke.
But would you think
Iran was broke?
That Israel was prepared, that Prime Minister Netanyahu was prepared for what happened on October 7th and what has happened since?
Things like that can happen. It is surprising that a lot of people knew about it and that they didn't, because they have a very high level of intelligence in terms of their service. But so it's a little bit surprising, but things like that can happen. And you can't blame, the big thing will be what's going to happen from this time forth.
Exactly.
And I know a lot of people are looking at that. How could it happen? How could it happen? Well, they were able to keep it secret. They supposedly didn't use the internet. They didn't use phones. They did it the old-fashioned way with couriers and paper and things that were a little bit different. But the big decision and the big problem.
You could tell Donald Trump doesn't really buy that. He doesn't really buy that. He doesn't really buy that they just some way how were able to just get in there and do what they did.
Is what's going to happen? How is this thing going to end? We have to get it ended. And I don't think the Biden administration is going to get it ended. The problem I have is that the Biden administration, they're doing so many things wrong, and they have such power. This country has such power over the world if you know how to use it. And this could really, the way they're doing it, I really believe could lead, including Ukraine and all of the things that are happening there. I really believe this could end up in a very, very bad situation for everybody, for the whole world, It could end up in World War III.
You think there could be peace in the Middle East without the U.S. intervention?
Well, eventually there's peace because you can have a winner and a loser. So there's peace. That's the way it works. It'll be very interesting to see. We want to keep some countries out. Yeah, very big nations, some of these people have 4 million, 5 million soldiers. President Erdogan talked the other day, and he was talking about very angry toward Israel. Not good. You want to keep them out. You want to keep them on the sidelines. Once people start coming in, all of a sudden you have a lot of other people coming in, and you end up in a world war. I have to say, though, this is something that never would have happened with me. If I were president, if we had the Trump administration, impossible to happen. We were actually getting along well with Iran. We would have had a deal with Iran, and they didn't have the funds to do.
See, so Donald Trump's plan was to have Iran in a situation where they don't have enough money to do what they did or to fund what they were funding. At the end of the day, Donald Trump understands that specific thing when it comes to making peace, or as much peace as you can make in the Middle East. Now the United States is in a situation where they're all in on Israel, and war could come or war could happen. And at the end of the day, the goal here is to stop people from dying. And that's what people are mad about. This is what people are mad about. This is what makes me sick to my stomach, is that people are actually mad about this. Like, let's take a look at who's mad about this. So we saw the host of one of the hosts of The View, I forgot her name, She's a Republican, though. Allegedly, she's a Republican. And then you got actor John Leguizamo, who is I'm not sure what. I think he's Mexican or whatever. I think, is he Puerto Rican? He's mad. Listen to this.
Yeah, I usually don't do this kind of thing.
I usually don't do this kind of thing, but I'm going to talk about because I hate Trump so much. Oh, Trump bad, Trump bad.
But right now, I feel I'm compelled, actually. I just lately found out that Univision canceled all of Biden's ads and are softballing Trump.
Because he's the best candidate for the job, bro. Why can't people just get over that and understand that?
And I'm only going to put Trump on. So Univision has become MAGAvision.
MAGAvision, they're mad about it.
So as an artist, I'm going to
Ana Navarro, that was her name, yeah.
have to boycott. And I'm not asking for them to take off Trump. I'm just asking for parity and equality.
Wow. So he's mad about it too. Who else is mad about Univision? Univision, man.
Award. It's called the Mexican Order of the Aztec Eagle. It's the highest honor the Mexican government can give to any non-Mexican citizen. They give it, they award it for services to Mexico or to mankind. Since its creation in 1933, recipients of the Order of the Aztec Eagle have included Queen Elizabeth II, Nelson Mandela, Walt Disney, Bill and Melinda Gates, Gabriel Garcia Marquez, to name a few. In 2018, added to that illustrious list was Jared. Yes, that Jared Kushner.
Oh, they hate Jared Kushner too? So these are all the people that are mad at Donald Trump. Oh my God. They're mad about Jared Kushner too, man. This is sick, man. This is sick.
Do what they're doing now. Now they have a lot of funds, not the $6 billion. You know, they gave 5 hostages and 5 hostages. That sounds good. But they also gave access to $6 billion. That's a lot, but that's peanuts compared to the oil money because we made it so.
And then they freeze those funds, I understand.
Yeah, well, they have over $100 billion. So, you know, a lot of people said, oh, they got $6 billion. Well, $6 billion is a lot of money, but they got $6 billion, but they have $100 billion that they've made over the last couple of years with oil. And they didn't make any money with us. We let people know that if they buy oil from Iran, they're not going to do any business with the United States. And they all stopped. And Iran was broke. I say that respectfully, but they were broke. They couldn't do it. I remember.
Another thing about Trump, he's not afraid to just say the truth. Like, yo, let me tell you guys something real quick. So, and my family's not going to like this. I was with my family yesterday, of course, with my second family. I call them my second family, but those are people who raised me, and I spend it mostly every Thanksgiving with them, every Christmas with them, right? And they're feminists. They are anti-Trump, deranged. They are, you know, Democrat, Hillary Clinton voters. And yesterday, for the first time in a very long time, my grandmother looked at me, and I'm going to show you guys. Nah, I can't show you guys my grandma. I'm not going to do that to y'all. She's like my grandmother. I call her my grandmother. You know what? She is my grandmother. And we joke around. We talk about a lot of things. But yesterday, for the first time, she said, you know what? This migrant crisis and what's going on in the Middle East, I'm going to secretly vote for Donald Trump. Now, her daughter, Leguizamo, is Colombian. Okay, thank you for that. I didn't know what he was. She said, I'm going to vote for Donald Trump secretly. Don't tell my daughter, which is my mom, who I call my mom, my second mom. Obviously, everybody knows my mother, which I love greatly and adore. But, you know, sometimes you get blessed in life with Mother Rose and Grandmother Rose and stuff like that. And she says, I'm secretly going to vote for Donald Trump. She said, I don't like Donald Trump. And I said, well, what made you come around to this? Like, what's going on? I couldn't believe it. I was drinking coquito. And I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. I don't drink, guys. But I don't know if you guys know what coquito is. It's probably your guys' eggnog. And they put alcohol in your eggnog. Is that what it is, right? So I'm like, yo, I need some more coquito because I cannot believe that she's going to vote for Trump in 2024 secretly. Secretly, she says. But every year we get into this conversation, and she knows I did not like Hillary Clinton. So we've been arguing about politics for a long time. I've never argued for Trump, but for the last year, I've been arguing like, yo, like for Trump. So yeah, coquito. Yeah, I had to keep drinking coquito but they understood. They said Joe Biden is not the guy. Joe Biden is not the guy for the job, and I think that they're starting to realize that's why he's losing. But they cannot get over their Trump derangement. Respectfully, they can't get over their Trump derangement. They can't get over it. I mean, she might vote for Trump, but she just can't get over it. What can I do, guys, to make her get over the Trump derangement? I just can't. Every time I bring up Trump in the family house, they just like something about them flips. Like, oh, don't Latinos hate Trump, man. Like, if it's one thing, like black people hate Trump, right? Not all. But when black people don't like Trump, it's not as bad as when Latinos don't like Trump. Oh my God. Oh my God. That derangement syndrome is, I don't even know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do, but she definitely told me about it. And I was like, you know what? It's something for me to take a look at. It's a crazy experience, but I think, I'm not going to lie to you. I think that one of the main reasons they're probably going to vote for Trump is because of the work that we've done. The work that we've done on this channel is they can finally admit that Joe Biden is not the man for the job. They said, I won't vote for Trump. I won't vote for Biden. They're hoping that somebody else runs in the Democratic Party. But then I just kept telling them, like, who's better for the job other than Trump? Name me somebody else that can possibly run for your party. So the word is out, and the truth is the truth. And that's why you see these attacks the way you see them, in my opinion, man. I'm going to be honest with y'all. You see these attacks on Trump like no tomorrow, guys. Even at the dinner table, you could tell people have been watching MSNBC. They've been watching these attacks. You cannot vote for Trump because he's a threat to a democracy. You cannot vote for Trump because he's a threat to a democracy. You cannot vote for that shit. People start to really believe that shit. People just can't go and say, you know what? Okay, cool, whatever. I'm a liberal, but I think Trump is better for this country right now. I don't like where this country is going. I don't like where the free speech laws are going. I don't like any of this stuff. Like, people are afraid to say that. But yeah, so Univision on the verge of a boycott because of that Donald Trump interview. Then we look at the Trump interview ourselves. Guys, let me ask y'all a question. And I know most of us are biased, but what did Trump say in this interview that made people mad? Like, what did Trump say to this guest? And Univision, you could say it's liberal, you could say it's been left. But what did he say that is making people want to cancel this interview? Why are people mad about a man getting interviewed? Why are they now trying to cancel the whole thing? They're trying to cancel Univision as a whole for having somebody on. That's what makes me mad. And that's why I'm like, yo, I don't understand. And then somebody says this, and I look, I'll give you a chance to come up here and tell me what he's done that's so racist. Because I think it's you guys are in your feelings. You have not told me a policy that doesn't work. You haven't told me the results that didn't work. He's a racist. He's a bad guy. What's the policy that's making you say, okay, I don't want to vote for that guy? Like, this is the issue in America. It's this race thing, right? Race, gender. Here's what I hear: gender inequality, women's rights, abortion topics. It's all I hear. The reason why people are not voting for Trump is because their feelings are hurt. Their feelings are hurt. Facts matter, not feelings. And I think that Trump, I think Trump put it right on the knot, man. All right, I want to show you guys this before I go.
This is.
Let me know what you guys think about this.
Is going to sound like a conspiracy theory if you haven't heard this before, but this is totally 100% true, and it's been run in the day after on October 8th. There was a big piece in the.
Hold on. But before I play this video, Have you guys hit the like button? Have you guys hit the like button? We got 879. I think we can do better with the like button, guys. We got almost 1,300 in here. Hit the like button for me, guys. Hit the like button. Come on.
In the Times of Israel about this, there was a front page of Haaretz. These are big newspapers in Israel, and if you want to, you can go to antiwar.com. My boy Scott Horton and Connor Friedman just wrote this great piece about this, and they've got all the quotes in it, so you can just go read it for yourself. And this is in their own words that this is admitted that it was Benjamin Netanyahu's strategy for years to prop up Hamas, specifically because then there would be no negotiating a state for the Palestinians, because no one in the international community is going to look at Hamas, this terrorist organization, and say, yeah, we recognize them. So the plan was to undermine the more secular Palestinian Authority types so that they wouldn't be in control. Hamas would be in control, and then no one would ever negotiate their state. So just to be clear here, this is, and by the way, I mean, you can find direct quotes from Benjamin Netanyahu saying this in his own words, saying that you must support Hamas. We must continue funding and supporting Hamas so that they can never get a state, specifically for that intended reason. So basically what Benjamin Netanyahu did was for years prop up this terrorist organization and then fail.
What is going on? You don't say. Oh, what is going on? He says it's 100% true. We got to take a look at this. We got to do a deep dive, because when Donald Trump spoke about Benjamin Netanyahu, he didn't really have the best things to say. Now there has to be a reason why a guy like Trump, excuse me, a guy like Trump will have a stance on Netanyahu a certain way. Let me actually take a look at here real quick, see if I can find it. Let's keep playing this.
To defend his people from them on October 7th. And it's just, again, it's mind-boggling to me that this element gets left out of the conversation in America. But by the way, it's not left out of the conversation in Israel. Like, their newspapers are all talking about this, how this plan blew up in his face. But it's really, this is what happened here. And then, of course, as I always say, I mean, if you want to understand any of this stuff, my guy Scott Horton at antiwar.com is, I think the best voice in America when it comes to war, and he's just brilliant, and he does a lot to make me look good, because he's like this ultimate genius researcher, and he has all the details from he's like every little quote of
so what do you guys think about that? I thought that was interesting, and makes me want to go to this that I saw the other day. Let me see. I think this is it right here. Let's play this. Let's play this clip.
Just a final word. If it is Donald Trump, where do you think he stands on all this?
It's a very good question, because he's had something of a rift with Netanyahu recently, and because he is so unpredictable. But let's remember Abraham Accords, which led to the normalization of relations between the UAE and a number of other Arab countries, and Bahrain was one of them, and Israel, happened on Donald Trump's watch, though largely negotiated by Jared Kushner, his son-in-law. So, your guess is as good as mine, but there is some foundation there to suggest that Trump would want to get something going on negotiations.
Okay, Lord Darrett.
It's also interesting. I saw that earlier. Oh no, I don't want to play that video.
You've seen the images.
I think this is where Trump contends that one big reason ultimate deal between Israel and Palestinians collapse is that Israel primarily never wanted to. Okay, this is where Donald Trump says it. Okay, so President Donald Trump contends that one big reason his ultimate deal between the Israelis and Palestinians collapsed is that then Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu never wanted to make peace. I don't think Bibi ever wanted to make peace. This is what Trump says. I think he just tapped us along, just tap. I have been told by everybody that it's not doable. Sheldon Adelson said it's not doable. The hatred is so far great between the Palestinians and the Israelis. they learned from the first day to hate each other. So I remember, you guys remember when Trump said that, right? And a lot of people, especially a lot of conservatives, they basically said, well, Trump is saying that Hezbollah is powerful. Remember when Trump said, well, you have to be smart if you're Israel, and you can't tell people that you're weak in the north. And people were like, well, Trump is saying all these bad things about Bibi Netanyahu. I don't think these are bad things. I think he's just being honest. Donald Trump is being honest about what's going on in the Middle East. And he feels that, hey, from day one, it doesn't feel like this guy wants peace, or I don't know. This is all allegedly. This is not my opinion. I'm just giving you guys the news as to what I think. So, yeah, Hamas are terrorists. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't disagree with you on that. I'm not taking a Hamas stance. I'm not pro Hamas. Everybody knows that. But I think that definitely a lot of people are mad about what Donald Trump is saying. I think I'm making this predictions that when Trump does become president, there's going to be big moves made that are going to piss off a lot of conservatives that are super, super, super pro-Israel. So just be on the lookout for people that support Trump now. But the moment that he starts to tell the truth, and once again, you can love Israel, you can love the people of Israel, but you can question the government, and you can question what's going on over there. And you can question the people dying in both sides. And you should be able to say that, hey, I want people to stop dying on both sides. Just like Russians, just like Ukrainians. You want people to stop dying, okay? People to stop dying. And I think Donald Trump's truth in these interviews is what's separating him from everything else. Is that, hey, I don't know if there could be peace there. These two groups actually legitimately hate each other. And I've tried to make peace, but doesn't seem like that's the best. Trump also called out Benjamin Netanyahu when he said that he tried to take credit for the assassination of one of Iran's terrorist leaders, which was Soleimani. So that's another rift that Donald Trump had with Benjamin Netanyahu. So just because you love Israel does not mean you have to get along with their government and what they're doing and all these different things. You can have opposing views. And the moment, this is what I mean. You can criticize God, and I know a lot of people criticize God. They don't get in trouble for criticizing God, but they get in trouble for criticizing Israel and their government and the people. Somebody told me that. Somebody said, hey, Lou, hey, Lou, you don't think it's crazy that people can criticize Jesus? People, they can criticize everything. They just can't criticize Israel. You can't criticize the way they do things. My bad, guys. I'm dealing with a little cold. But yeah, so that's my point to today's video. I have a lot more to talk about, so I'm probably going to be back later. But I wanted to talk about Univision trying to cancel, people trying to cancel Univision. And we also, obviously, I want to talk about this pneumonia. China's mystery pneumonia outbreak overwhelms hospitals in China. So that's going on. We got to keep a very, very close eye on this. Also, my guys just got a strike they got a strike. I don't know if you guys know, Dre is one of the people that comes on my channel a lot. Him and Sterling, who've come on my channel, and they just got a strike for having me on their show for medical misinformation. So I don't know if you guys know them, but please go support them. This is the YouTube sent them a hey, DeAndre Berry. This is Dre, by the way, guys. They have their own show. And our team has reviewed your content, and unfortunately, we think it violates our medical misinformation. We've removed the following content from YouTube. And so they just got a strike. So, and this is an episode with me on it. Guest Lou Valentino. And we were talking about, Bill 213. We're talking about some of these things that are happening. And once again, everything is alleged. I'm not here to tell you I'm a doctor. I'm not here to tell you what medicine not to take. All I'm here to do is tell you guys what's going on. But apparently YouTube did not like my appearance, and they gave them a strike. They gave these people a strike. I don't know if Dre's on here or Sterling is on here, but their show is called Common Censored. This is their show right here. You guys can follow them. You guys can follow them on Twitter. You guys can follow them on YouTube. But Common Censored, they got a strike for having me on. I just think it's insane how YouTube is out here giving strikes, removing content because you're speaking about certain things. So once again, you know, this is just where we are. This is just a war. You know, they don't want people to get smarter. They don't want and by they it could be anybody. But yeah, it just sucks that they have to go through that. So I hate the fact that they got a strike for that. But anyways, guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. I hope you guys enjoyed today's content. We got over 1.2K likes. If you haven't hit the like button yet, it does not cost anything to hit the like button. So thank you. We're going to be commenting on a lot of things that are going on right now in the world. There's so much going on, but I definitely just wanted to stop by and give you guys exactly what, you know, the warning, not only that Trump gave, but the fact that they're trying to cancel Univision. All the Latinos are mad about Trump's interview. I just think that's just like a crazy thing. I just think that's insane. Also, did you guys go Black Friday? Yeah. So this is good right here. Somebody said do what Tim Pool does. Read the news. Make sure it's NewsGuard certified. That when they try to come after you, you're just reading the news. Yes, that is true. Thank you for that, actually. And I also noticed that a lot of people in here, man, you guys are so smart and you guys know about a lot of things that I don't know about. So thank you. And yeah, shout out to Univision for taking that step of actually showing Donald Trump. Like, I think that that's a good thing. And if people are trying to make it a bad thing, I think it's crazy. Lou, you got a family. You pig. Other people's families have been killed. So have the Palestinians, brother. You're not telling me anything that changes my mind about the conflict. I think the conflict is more than just a conflict. It's literally complex, and not everybody understands what's going on. And I think that if you're looking at it just from one standpoint, my brother, I'm sorry, I'm not going to argue with you. Yes, families have been killed on both sides, bro. On both sides. Why can't you just say both sides? Why does there have to be an evil boogeyman all the time? Sometimes people are just evil on both sides. They could be evil on both sides, bro. But yes, I do believe that Israel has its place in the Bible. Israel has existed forever. Jesus walked in Israel. But we have to stop the dying. That doesn't mean that you have to support people that do bad things. Like, you can love the people of Israel, you can love Israel, the land, but that doesn't mean that, hey, like, you can't criticize them for what's going on. Like, I think that's crazy. And I think anybody getting canceled for criticizing the killings and all these different things happening, bro, then I'm sorry, I just can't stand with you. You're actually 1000% against free speech when you think that I'm an asshole or you think that I'm a pig because I'm saying that people are dying on both sides, bro. Like, that's crazy. Anyways, some of you guys said that you guys did Black Friday shopping. You guys did not. But if you guys are going to do Black Friday shopping, man, go to MyPillow. You guys know the vibes. You guys know this was coming. Go to MyPillow. Use promo code LVNation if you guys are going to do some. I think everything right now is on 80%. And also Cyber Monday is coming up. So throughout this weekend until Monday, you guys can go shopping at MyPillow. Use promo code LVNation on everything. You guys can get up to 80%. 80%. Off of everything. Go get yourself a MyPillow, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't. So appreciate you guys for coming through today. Also, you guys know the vibes. I got to pay my bills, so we got to do the sponsorships. This video is brought to you by Midas Gold Group. Let me actually put them on the screen. Midas Gold Group as well. If you guys are looking to invest in a gold IRA and gold overall, I know a lot of you guys, once again, a lot of you guys have a lot of money you guys want to invest. You guys are looking for good investments. I know a lot of y'all are rich, all right? Even in this economy that Joe Biden is fucking us up. And also Sebastian Gorka is a part of this movement. Shout out to Sebastian Gorka, friend of the movement. Midas Gold Group. Go get yourself some gold. If you want to do some research, you could call them at 480 360 3000 or text Lou to 232425 to get more information. Also get yourself some free silver by texting Lou LOU to 232425. They'll give you a call, they'll text you. Go check them out, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, this is one of my favorite ones, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I can't believe that I got this. I can't believe that I got Night Watch Pro. I mean, this is one of the best things you could have, man. Like, I'm gonna go to the woods. I hate the woods. First of all, I hate the woods. You guys live by the woods? You guys ever go hunting and stuff like that? You guys ever go hunting in the nighttime? Bro, you can see everything, like night 4K vision. I don't know if you guys are into this stuff, but yeah, you can see everything. Like, you can legitimately see all the animals. You can zoom in and out. I don't know. I think that this is, like I said, this is one of the, let me actually zoom out here real quick. Let me zoom out. Yo, this is crazy. And you can turn it into a night vision. Yeah, this is one of the coolest things I've ever had in my life, man. So I'm definitely going to be using this myself to go look at things in the dark. Also, if we ever have a blackout, we're good. We super good. So go check out Night Watch Pro. Night Watch Pro, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Night Watch Pro. Go visit them at www.nightwatchpro.com. Thank you guys for being patient too while I do these ad reads. Once again, I never give up. That's why I'm getting these opportunities. Damn, how blessed are we, dude? Like, I'm not gonna lie. When I got demonetized, dude, I was like, how in the world am I going to pay my rent? But ladies and gentlemen, we got sponsors, My Pillow, Night Watch Pro, Midas Gold Group. I mean, this is insane, dude. Like, I've been getting blessed crazy. So shout out to these cool companies. I got another company that's sponsoring. It's called BioTrust. That one I'm gonna be doing some ad reads for them. Like, this is insane because of you guys. Because of you, I've been this blessed. Thank you, God. Like, this is so crazy. I can't believe that I'm a guy that gets on live, does a show, and now I'm doing ad sponsorship deals, man. Like, this is crazy, bro. Like, I'm having one of those moments of realization. Like, this is crazy. Somebody said, I hate the woods. I hate the woods. You know what? I don't like the woods, man. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. And I also don't like the pitch dark. Like, you guys, like, you know what my worst fear is before I leave? It's the water. Like, the ocean. Yeah. My man, you said it, brother. Wow, you said it. Only in America. Only in America. Yeah, you live in the woods, so you're gonna need this right here, bro, to look at those animals from your window. This Night Watch Pro, 4K and everything. You can see all the animals, bro. I don't even know if I want to see animals though. Like, if you look at the ocean, like, I don't know what's down there. Pitch black. You don't know what lives under there. We still don't even know. Like, we haven't done a full ocean swap where we just know what's down there. We don't know what's down there. We really don't know what's down there. So I don't like it. I don't like it. Suzanne says, Lou, the Democrats are mad because Univision would run Biden commercials during the Trump interview. They want Latinos to boycott Univision because of Biden, no Biden commercials. Yes, you're 1,000% true. You're 1,000% right. What they want to do is they want to put Biden. You know, that's what they don't want. First of all, they already don't like Trump. But look, man, Univision is realizing that America loves Trump. Why can't that just be the case? Like, why do people have to be against the fact that America loves Trump? America wants Trump. Why does it have to be so difficult for them to understand that? I still don't get it. I really don't. I really legitimately don't. All right. Lisa says, Lisa, what's up, Lisa? How you doing? Lisa says, I'm watching you on TV, Lou. I had to jump on, brother. I'm so happy for you. I remember when you were searching and what? My son and your son was a baby. Look at you now. I'm so proud of you. I think you meant I was young. I don't have a kid. I don't have a baby. Maybe I read that wrong, but thank you. I appreciate you. Once they get back viewers, they'll go back to the same BS. Yeah, that's true. They probably just want the viewers. That's true too. That's a good point. That's a good point. Fuck all actors against Trump. I couldn't agree more, brother. I could not agree more. These aliens down here use glasses for the what? Bro, what did you just say? What the fuck? Trump is not their cup of tea. I agree with you. I agree with you. All right, guys, I'm almost out of here, but I'm taking your some of you guys questions and answers and stuff over here. I don't know if I want to see bats I need a pair so I can see bats at night, bro. I don't know if you want to see that. Like, you sure you want to see bats at night? You sure you want to put this on and see bats? Like, I don't. One of the main issues why I'd be scared to, because if I see something, man, and they got that X-ray vision stuff, so you can see stuff like that. Yeah, I don't even want to. Last thing I want to see is a demon. Last thing I want to do, I'll panic, go to the hospital, man. Yeah, you guys ever had a panic attack? Yeah, I'm good on that, man. Last thing I want to do is see bats and scary stuff in the nighttime. Bats are cool. Yeah. He's gonna find Batman punching him through those. Yeah, they're trying to find Batman with these. I left Fox when Tucker left. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, me too. But I do think Jesse Waters does have some good monologues. He does have some good stuff sometimes. Lou, what you lost, God give it back to you. Yeah, man, 1,000%, brother. I agree. I couldn't agree more with you that, you know, God works in mysterious ways, and we know this. The people picking sides haven't figured out the magic spell of divide and conquered by the Luciferian elite. Oof. You dropping bars. You are dropping bars. I had a panic attack 3 times when I couldn't breathe. Yeah, panic attacks are no good, but sometimes you got to take a little deep breath. I think deep breathing saved my life. Jesus saved my life, but deep breathing techniques helped me calm down, and my neural pathways began to just be good. I think that, you know, a lot of that stuff it's not as, like, sometimes you can be your own worst enemy. Can't even hear what Trump said because you won't shut the fuck up. Damn, bro. Golly. Why you gotta be so rude? All right, guys. Hit the like button one more time. I love y'all. Go check out Night Watch Pro 4K, nightwatchpro.com. Go check them out. Go check out Midas Gold Group. Go check out My Pillow. Also, if you guys are looking to do some shopping, go check out the merch store. What's the percentage? 25%? Huh? She can't hear me. 25% off, ladies and gentlemen. 25% off of everything. I love y'all. I'll see you guys later. If I don't come back later, I will see you guys tomorrow with another daily show. Please tell your friends and family that Lou Valentino does a daily to 2 daily shows a day. Let everybody know to come through. And yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.